Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In the previous video, I just created this verify user part of cafe management system project. If you are not seen that video, just go to description and check out the link. In this video, we are going to create a new JFrame for this place order. So let us start with that. Let me exit this application and let me create a new JFrame over here. So right click on this new JFrame form, and here we have to write place order. After that, we have to just click on finish. It will create a new JFrame form. After that, we have to increase the sizes to 1366, 768, and we have to click on OK and save this. After that, minimize this part so that you can see it at full screen. After that, we have to remove min, max, and close button. So we are just click on this. OK, close this. After that, we have to open this palette box. OK, and from there we are going to drag and drop all the things. Here you can see first label. So here we have to write place order, and in that we have to actually go to the properties and we have to select the icon. So we have to actually import it from other package. So we have to select on images, and here we have to select place order. You can see place order.png. Click OK and close this. After that, we have to insert a button. So here I'm going to place a button, and we are going to select an image for this one too. Images, select, and this one will be close. And after that, click on OK, and we have to close this and remove this text from this field and decrease this to, let's say, make it as 35. Okay, and let's place it over here. After that, we are going to insert one by one all the fields. So let's place it over here. The bill ID, this one is for bill ID, and here after bill ID we are going to insert one more label to display the bill ID. So let me rename this dash for now, so that at least you can see. After that, we are going to write here customer details, right? So customer details, and after that we are going to get the name. So just right click name, and after that we have to insert the text field. So just select text field and drop it over here, and let's increase the sizes to 250. And after name, the next label will be for mobile number, and after that we are going to place a next text field. So here we are going to place it, and yeah, after mobile number, the next we are going for email address. So email, and let's drag text field again, and let's remove this by default text from all the fields. And the first thing is what we are going to do is we have to select this all, and let's increase this to bold 14. Right click on this. Okay, sorry, I just select it in this way, and right click on this and just make it as bold 14. Okay, close this and save this. After that, the next part for we have to insert is our category. We have to display the product details, right? To select the user or admin category, and after that we have to display combo box. From there, user can select different category. So I'm going to select this one, combo box, and I'm going to place it over here, and let's increase the sizes to 250, and let's remove all the items from this. Let's select this and delete this all. Okay, close this. And after that we have to one more label we have to insert, and this one is for search. And for this we are going to insert a text field. So let's place it here and let's increase the size, and let's remove this text too. And after this we have to display a table actually here. So let's here you can see at last you can see the table option. So just place it over here and let's move a little bit right, and yeah, perfect. And let's decrease the sizes to this one, and after that just go to the table content, and first thing is we have to remove this all. So column count should be 0, sorry, the column should be 1, and I think this one is name, and let's click outside of okay. And after that we have to click on raw, and we have to remove actually raw, all the raw, and after that we have to click on close. You can see, and after doing this we have to select this all fields, and we have to make it as a bold 14, bold 14. Okay, close this. Now let me check the size of this form. Yeah, 136. Yeah, it's perfect. So now, so next thing is we have to, let me move a little bit right. Okay, so next thing is we have to display here the product details, right, at this part, and bottom part we have to display the selected product, right? So let's place a label here first. So let me insert a label here, and here we are going to write, rename this, and let's write here name. And after name we are going to place a text field. So the text field here you can see, and let's place it over here. Yeah, and let's make it as 250. Yeah, leave it as 251. You can decrease or increase according to yours. Okay, so after that the next label we have to insert is for like price, and the text field we have to insert here. Let's make it as 251, and here we have to insert few more fields. Rename it as quantity, and here we are going to use the spinner. So let's place it here, and let's increase the sizes to as it is. Okay, and after that we have to insert the other labels, and here we have to write total. Then we are going to insert here a text field, and let's increase the sizes to this one, and let's rename this all, rename this, remove this, and save it. After that here we have to insert two buttons here. To first button which we are going to use to clear these fields, and another button we are going to use for add to cart. So let's place the buttons here, and the next button here, and let's write it add to cart, and here let's rename this to clear, and let's select one by one and insert icons for this. So after that images, select, this one is for clear. Okay, close this and select this one, and here we have to select the images package, and here we have to select add to cart. So add to cart should be at the start. Yeah, add to cart, and okay, close this. After doing this all, we have to at end we have to insert a table here. So let's place it over here. Okay, I think it's leave it. Okay, let's close this for now, and let's increase the sizes to same as it is to this. Okay, I think it's changing automatically. So let's do one thing. Let's first increase the size of this all fields, and we will make it as change the layout type. Right click on this and just go to the properties and make it as bold 14. Okay, just close this. And after that we are going to change the layout, so set layout should be absolute layout. And now let's increase the size. You can see now it's not it's changing automatically. Okay, after this we have to change this actually table content. So just move to the call raw and just remove this all raw first, and let's move to the column. And here first we have to write name, after name the next price, after price next we have quantity, and at last we have to write total. And let's close this. And after this we have to insert here a grand total, which display like total amount for all the like product which user selected. So grand total, it should be in rs, right? Rs. And after that we have to insert a one more label to display the value actually. So let's edit text and 000, let's write here for now. Yeah, so after that we have to insert here a button, so let's place it over here and let's edit this text. And here we have to write generate bill and print. And in this we have to actually insert a icon too. So we have to just click on this images and we have to just move to the generate bill icon. You can see this option and click OK, just close this. After that we have to select these all things again, and not again actually, first time. Let's make it as bold 14. Okay, and just close this. Let's move okay. We have to just select this and move little bit right and save it. Okay, I think this one is overlapping, so let me move this as little bit right. Now it's looking good. So here you can see almost our form has been created. Few more things we have to add here. Just a background image. First let's right click on this, place a label, and after that we have to select full page background image. Full page background image, we have to select this one. I think no, not this one actually, this one. After that we have to click on OK and close this, and we have to place it perfectly on this form. And after that we have to just save this actually. First just double click on this anywhere else, any other than field. You can see the label name is visible. You have to press backspace to delete that and just save this. After that you see the color is black, but in like quick overview you see white, right? So just select all the fields one by one and we are going to change the color. So just select it. Let me move a little bit right down to, and we are going to select this and go to the properties, and here we are going to change the color. So just select this one, okay, and close this. Now it's looking good. Now it's exactly as you are seeing in the quick overview video. So after that doing this, before like running this page, first we have to connect this page with our home page. So just open the home page. Here you can see we have to double click on this home page actually, and it will generate an event. So just right here set visible, and we have to just hide this page and for move to next page. That one is our placeholder, right? So false, and we have to move to the new, and here we have to write place holder and here we have to write set visible, and here we have to write true. Okay, one more thing, we are also storing like who created bill, right? So for that we also need to pass the email address, correct? So in this we are using this email, right? So we also need to pass this email address to this place order page. So till now we are not accepting that any email address. So for that we need some changes. So move to the place order page and just copy this line of the code again here, and just make it as similar to as previous. And here what you need to write is string user email. Just write this. After that save this and again move to the home Java page, and here just pass the email address. Okay, we are getting some error, so let's check it out. What's the issue? String username. Okay, it's S should be capital, that's why it's giving us error. So let's save this. So I think you can see error is removed from here. You can see it is also removed from this place too. So now after, you can see we will receive the email address from here, correct? And after that we are going to write the first line of the code for this one to like close this form and move back to home page. Okay, so here we have to write set visible, and here we have to write false new home, and here we also need to pass the email address to like back to that home page. So for that we have to create a variable. So public string and user. Let's write here a let's write user email for now, and we are going to return that. I just copy this and here just write change to email, and here we are going to return that email address and dot, and here we are going to write set visible, and here we are going to write true and save this. You can see, okay, we are getting some error. Okay, it's automatically get removed. Now let's run this and let's check it out. It's working fine, or we are getting any issue, like its GUI is as it is or not. So here we have to write admin@gmail.com and the password is admin. Let's click on login, and here we are, and let's click on place order. You can see it's perfectly as it is as shown on videos, like quick overview. So let's close this, and right now we are getting error. This email address is null. Okay, we are returning the email address as null, that's why it's giving error. It's not a problem, so leave it for now. And now let's move to the create table actually. So let's click on table and let's minimize this, and here we have to write a query to create a table. That's a build table actually. Let's copy this line of the code and let's paste it over here. Okay, it's showing error because we already have with that variable name. So let's change this to bill table, and here we have to write create table, and here we have to write bill and ID int primary key. We don't want it as auto increment because we also need to display the like ID. And after that bill ID we are storing name varchar as it is, we have to leave it. And after that name we are storing the mobile number varchar, and here we have to write 200. After mobile number we have to write email varchar, and here we have to write again 200. After email address we are going to write date varchar, and here we are going to write 50, and after date the next total varchar, and here we are going to write 200, and at last created y varchar, and here we have to write 200. And let's save this and let's move here again. And like we already have this tables, right? So we have to not like create it again, so just comment this all, and in this we just need to pass this bill table, and here just write bill table created successfully. That's it. And now we have to just right click and run file, so it will run it actually. Okay, you can see the message bill table created successfully. So let's check it out. I think library is running, so let's stop this. Okay, and let's move here. Let me show you the tables we have right now. You can see it's bill table, and few minutes ago we have only 3 tables, right? So if you want to see the description, you can see that BSc bill. Okay, so after creating bill, the next thing is we are going to create a model for this. So just move to the model section and right click and create new Java class, and the class name should be bill, and we are going to finish it. And you can see bill class has been created. So private int id, private string name, so private string mobile number, private string email, private string date, private string total. Sorry, it's I forgot to write L, private string created by, and after that we have to generate the getter setter. So we just need to right click on this, insert code, and here generate setter and getter. So just click on this and generate. So you can see it has been generated getter setter for this. Now we have to create some DAO for this. So let's create Java class here. So the class name should be bill DAO, and just click on finish. It will create DAO, right? And after that we are going to create the first method in this is public static string and get id, and here we are going to write int id is equals to 1, and writing try catch block exception, and if any exception occur we have to display. So J option pan this one dot message dot show message dialog, this one null, and whatever the error we have to display. And here we are going to call the result set this one, and we have to import. Okay, we are not able to import it, so we are going to directly import java.sql, I think sql.asterisk, and now let's try to import this. We have option result set, and after that rs equals to db operations. We have to import this db operation dot get data, and in this we have to pass the query. So query should be like this: select max from the ID column, whatever the value is max from that column, we are getting it, selecting that from the build table, right? So after that, what we are need to do is rs.next. So if have any value, we have to move next. That's it. After that, here we are going to increase the value. So id is equals to rs.get int. It should be like 1, and id is equals to id plus 1. And after that we have to return actually to by converting that value to a string. So return string type dot values of, and here we have to write id and at last semicolon. So you can see error automatically get removed because we are returning a string type of value, right? And after that we have to write here one more method to like insert the build details. Okay, I think we didn't forget to save this, so just save it and move back over here. And here we have to write public static, and we are going to not return anything, so void. So it should be save, and whatever the value we are going to get is build type, so build, and it's showing us a error. So just click on this and you can see add import from model. So you can see it automatically imported this, and after that we have to start the brackets, and here we have to write the query actually. So string type query, insert query actually we have to write here. So insert into bill values, so the in single doubles plus plus and bill dot get id. In this we are passing the id because in above method you can see we are getting the id, right? We are generating the id, whatever the value is max in that id column, we are doing increment here, and that we are going to insert it over here. So after that bill id, the next field is for singles doubles plus plus, and here bill dot get name, so this option, and insert the next option. As it is, we are going to follow the pattern, so we are going to copy it 5 times actually. Sorry, we have to copy this part actually. 1 2 3 4 5. Now one by one we are going to change the name. So the next after name, the next is for get mobile number, you can see, and after that get mobile number, it should be get email, and after get email address we have to get date, and after getting date we have to get total, and at last get created by. So get created by this option, and you can see our query has been completed. So insert into will values, bill id, get name, mobile number, email address, get date, get total, created by. That's it. After that we have to move to the next line, and here we have to call the db operations dot set this one method, and in this we have to just pass the query, and in this we have to pass whatever the bill details added successfully. This message we are going to display. So this two method has been created for build down. Now few more method we have to create it here. that we are going to create those in our product DAO. So just move to the product DAO and move a little bit down, and here we are going to create those methods. So public static void, and here, sorry, not void, actually it should be return array list, and the list should be type product, and here we have to write get all records by category, and here I think we already created this. No. Okay, so on the basis of category we have to display, right? In the form you can see where's that form, actually place order. In this form you can see we are displaying all the details, right? Product name, so that's why we are using that. And here we have to start, and here we have to write string, and we are going to get the category name, so category, and here we have to write create the array list, actually list of type product, and array list is equals to new array list semicolon, and after that we have to write try catch block, and here we have to write exception, and in this we have to display if any error occur, so J option pan dot show messages dialog null, and in the try block here we have to write result set this option, and rs equals to db operations, we have to call db operations dot get data, this one, and in this we have to pass the query, actually. So here we are going to write select star from product where category is equals to singles, doubles, plus plus, and here whatever the value of the category, this one Guri, we are going to pass it. So let me minimize this so that you can see the complete what we are passing it over here. So after that we will get the value, right? So while rs dot next this, and here we are going to write product, we are going to create the product object, actually product equals to new product, and here we are going to set the value, so product dot set name, and here we are going to get the value, so get a string, and in doubles we are going to write here name, and array list, this one dot add, and this one should be product. So at last we have to return this. So when we return add a list, then you can see automatically the error will be get removed. So array list, this one, and you can see error has been removed automatically. Okay, so after this we have to write a few more things, actually. So on the basis of name and category, we also need to get some values. So let's copy this same line of the code for now, and we will make some modification in this. And here first thing is product, and here we have to change this name, so filter product by name we are going to write here, and this will take two values actually, so string, and here name, and here we are going to leave it as it is, this part, and here we are going to write select star from product where like let's read this part for now, where name like, and in the single and this symbol, after that doubles and plus plus, and here we have to write the variable name, so it's name, and we have to write category like category should not like, actually on the basis of name we are searching something, so the category should be like exactly matching with that actually. So in single, doubles, plus plus, and here we have to pass that variable name, so category, and save this. Let me show you the complete what we are going to pass it. You can see here, after writing that, we are going to return the product, creating the product object, product rs.get name, and add a list add, and we are going to return it. Okay, so for the first, this one will return all the categories. According to categories it will return the value, and this will return on the basis of category we are going to search anything. Let's say we have a category tea, so I just want hot tea, so we just need to write hot, so it will search according to that. Okay, so after this the next method we are going to create it is like get, let me create it actually, and that will be public static product. Actually it will return actually product, which we are going to display at these fields. So let me open these places, this will be visible. Okay, so let's get back over here, and here we have to write get product by name, name, and here we are going to write here string name, and in this we are going to write actually first we have to create the product type of object, so product equals to new product, and after that we are going to write try catch block, and here we have to write exception, and in this we just need to write j option pan dot show message dialog, and here we just need to write null, and whatever the exception we will got we have to display, and in try block result set rs equals to db operations dot get data, and here I was writing we have to write the query select a star from product where name equals to, and in singles, doubles, plus plus, and here we have to write name will search. Okay, we are getting some kind of, okay, we did not place semicolon at the end, that's why it's giving us error. So while rs dot next, and here we are going to write product dot set name, and here we are going to get that value, so rs dot get string, and here we have to write, we are getting the value is from 2, that's why we are writing as true. So after that we have to write product dot set price. Okay, it should be rs dot get string, and here we have to write 4, here we have to write 4. Okay, and product dot set category rs dot get string, and here we just need to write 3. So after that we will also need to return, so here we have to just write return, and here we have to write product, and after that we have to save this. Now let's move to the place order GUI, and here first we are going to change some variable names. So let's change this to change variable name, and here we have to write txt customer name, and just copy this and OK, and after that change variable name. So here we are going to write mobile number, so mobile number, and after that we are going to change the variable to email address, so email, and after that click on OK and change the variable name here to so txt search, and click on OK. After that we are going to change the buttons name, as well as we are also going to change the fields, this field's name. So change variable, so txt product name, let's copy this and let's OK, change variable name, and here we are going to write price, OK, and change variable name this one too, and here we have to write total, and after that we have to click on OK, and this one is just to clear, so btn clear, OK, and here we have to change this to btn add to cart, and after that we have to click on OK, and we have to move a little bit down, and here we have to change this variable name because we are going to set the value, so lbl label grand total, OK, and we also need to change this variable, so btn generate bill print, this one name we are renaming it as OK, and just save this. After doing this we have to move to the source, so just click on this, and here you can see the variables. So we are going to declare some variables, so public int, so bill id, and initially let's say we are setting at 1, after that public int grand total is equals to 0, and after that public int product price is equals to 0, public int product total is equals to 0. So this variables is self-defined. You can see it's grand total, totals whatever the amount, product price whatever the product price, and this is product total. It means that if item is 1, if the price is 100, item is 1, it means the product total should be 100. Okay, and if it's 200, it will increase according to that. After that actually we need here pattern, so public string and email pattern, so you can directly copy it from login page or somewhere else. So I'm just going to copy this directly and paste it here, and let me place it semicolon public string, and we also need mobile number pattern, so mobile number pattern equals, and in double quotes we are going to copy that pattern. So let's copy this, and here let's paste it, and after this we have to move to the next part here in the place order, and here we are going to disable or enable or whatever the read only fields. Let's create that, do that. So txt product name, so this one, So this should be read only, right? We are not allowing user to edit it. So product name dot set editable, and here we are making it as false. Txt product price, this one, dot set editable, and we are also making it as false. And after that, txt pro total dot set editable, and here we are also making it as false. After that, the button button add to cart, this button should be disabled by default, so enable, and we are making it as false. So whenever it does not contain any value, so in that case this button should be disabled. So whenever the form load, it should not contain any value, right? So that's the reason we are disabling this button. Okay, and after that we have to also disable the button generate button actually. So generate build button dot set enable, and let's make it as false. And after that, j format text is formatted text field, this one, this option, you can see it automatically imported this, and we have to write this, and tf is equals to, and here we have to also make it at editable false, the spinner. That's right, that's the reason I'm writing this. js spinner, this option one. Okay, this one is one, I think. Let me check the name actually. So let's go write it, and yeah, jspinner one, and dot, and actually jspinner dot. Okay, we don't need here jspinner. We have to write jspinner. We have to import actually jspinner, this one, from swing. You can see we imported this, and from here we have to get jspinner dot default editor, this one, and here jspinner, here we have to import that jspinner one dot get editor, this one, dot get text dot get, okay, it should be outside of this, dot get text field, this one, and tf dot set enable, and we are making it as false. And after that we are going to set the value. So user email, this user email should have the email we are going to pass, whatever we'll get from home page. I'm just writing here. After writing this, we are going to create some methods over here. So let's create that here. And here first method is public void product name by category, and here we are going to get the category name, and in this we are going to write default table model. After that writing this, press Ctrl and space bar 2 times, so it will give options to import. So you can also write this to import it, and after that you have to write dtm, the variable, and here in the bracket default we are going to write it again, default model, and after that jtable one dot get model, this one, and dtm dot set, actually we are removing all the raw from that table 1, this table actually I'm talking about. Whenever that method call, this 2-line means is we are removing all the record from this table, and the set raw count, it should be 0. And after this we are going to get the some value from array. Okay, it should import array list, and you can see we imported the array list, and it will import from util package and add a list, and it should be a product type actually. So product and list equals to, so product DAO. So we have to import, so you can see it's imported, import DAO.product DAO, and from that we are going to call the method get all the records by category, and the category will be pass it from here. And after that we are going to get those values. We are going to use the iterator, sorry, not iterable, it should be iterator. So iterator, we are going to use this. We are also importing this from Java util package, and here we are going to write product. Okay, we are getting error in the product actually. So we have, you can see we are getting the options to import it from model. So you can see we already created this model, and get back over here, and here we have to write itr equals to list dot iterator, this option, semicolon, and while itr dot has next, then we have to run, and here we have to write product this one, and product obj object equals to itr dot next, and dtm dot add raw this one, and here we are going to write new object, and here we are going to write product obj dot get name, this one, and save this. You can see the second, okay, actually method has been created, and after creating this method we are going to do exactly same thing. So just copy these lines of the code and paste it over here, and we are going to make changes in this line. So filter product by name, so after that string name, and the category we have, so DTM table get model, and here we just need to change to filter, and in this we just need to pass two variables, so name, category. So here we are passing this, and we are getting the names, and we are going to set it over here. That's it, what we are doing till now. After this creating two like methods, the next thing is we are going to like set let me move a little bit down. Okay, this is completing over here, and this one, yeah. Okay, we have to move outside of this method, so just write it outside, and here we are going to like write the code to clear product field. So public clear product fields, and here we have to write txt pro name dot set text, and in this we are not going to write anything. So txt pro price dot set text, and here we are going to write nothing, and in JSpinner we are going to set the value is to be dot set value, and here we are going to write 1, and txt pro total, this one should also not contain anything, so just write this, and button of add to cart should be enable, should be false actually. Okay, after that we are going to validate the fields, so just we are going to write the code for that. So now let me move a little bit up. Okay, so public void validate field, this one. And here we have to check if else condition. So first we have to get the values. So customer name equals to txt customer name dot get text, and after that is string customer mobile number is equals to txt customer mobile number dot get text, and after that we are going to get the value string customer email is equals to txt customer email dot get text, and after that if else condition. Here we are going to write if the customer not equals to this, so equals, and in the doubles this one, and customer mobile number dot matches, we have to pass that pattern, so it should be mobile number pattern actually, mobile number pattern, and customer email address dot, okay, one more thing we have forget here, customer mobile number length should be equals to 10, so length is equals to 10, and customer email dot match, and here we have to pass the user email. Okay, and after that we also need to check one more thing. So the grand total should not less than 0, the value, so like grand or equals to 0, so grand total, this I'm going to call, and let's make it as this condition. If this condition is satisfied, you can see the complete condition. A customer matches mobile number, customer length is customer mobile number length should be 10, customer email address dot match user, sorry here we have to write email pattern actually, so here I was doing mistake. So after that grand total should be greater than 0. After that we have to next line what we need to write is button generate this button bill, which generate the bill. So the set enable, in this condition satisfied we are making it as enable, and else condition we are making it as disable actually. So btn generate bill dot set enable, and here we are making it as false. After writing this, we have to move to the, okay, one more thing we forget here. So we forget to generate an event. So whenever page opens, so in that case that event get trigger. So you can just open the navigator. If navigator is option not there, you can directly go to the windows, and you will see the navigator, this option. And after that you have to just move to this JFrame form and just right click event component show event, this option you have to select. It will generate an event. So here you can see that event. So in this event, few things we are going to do is, so bill id is equals to integer dot parse int, and here we are going to call the build DAO. So I think it import automatically, you can see DAO.build DAO. Yeah, after that calling, we are going to get a get id method, we are going to call that, and after calling that we are going to set the bill id actually. So just check it out, the variable name, so the variable name is 3, so j label is 3, so we have to set the value in this dot set text, this one, and here we have to pass the bill ID. Okay, so build actually we are going to call it again dot get id. So this bill id we are going to use to like open the like form, and whenever pdf has been generated, that's why we are stored in this. Okay, we will check it later. Okay, leave it for now, and let's move it. So array list, let's create a array list, and in this we are going to write the category type actually. So the category type model we imported it, and after that list equals to category type, category DAO actually we have to call. So category DAO, so it will automatically import it. You have to import it manually if you want, or just press control spacebar twice. It will import it. So get all records, we have to call this method, and here we have to call the iterator, this one, and here we are going to call the category again. Sorry, right, category type, so itr. So list dot iterator, and okay, it should be iterator, not iterable. So here I again make mistake. So iterator, this option, and after iterator we have to write while itr dot has next, and here we have to write category object obj, and itr dot next, and in j combo box we are going to set all the values. So add item, this one, and in the category object, from the category object we are going to get the name, this one, and after that we are going to write a string category is equals to string type j combo box 1 dot get selected. Actually we have to select the item, and after that product and product name. By category we have to pass that, so that it will load the data, okay, in that table. So after writing this we have to move to the design section, and here just like we have to generate the just event key, and we have to write like key released. Whenever the key is released, then we have to call this event. So here we have to like get the name first, so string name, and txt we are going to get the value txt dot search dot get text, whatever the value in that field. So after that we are going to get the category, so category, and the category should be like string, and j combo box 1 dot get selected item, this one, and after that we have to call the filter product, and in this we just need to pass the name and category, that's it. So it will search the particular product and it will display in this table. Okay, after that what we need to do is we have to just whenever like any field, whenever any user click, so we have to add the values in these 4 fields, right, these 4 fields. So just do that. So just right click on this, and we have to generate a mouse click event. So just mouse clicked event, this event, and in this we are going to write the index. We are going to get the value of index and equals to jtable 1 from jtable 1 dot get selected, and we are going to write selected raw, and here we are going to go for table model, and we are going to get it from Java X Swing dot table. It will import automatically. Let me show you what we imported right now. You can see table model that we imported. After that, here we have to write model is equals to jtable1 dot get model, this one, and after that string product name is equals to model, and here we have to write model dot get values at, and here we have to write leave at index, and we have to write here the like a 0 dot to string. This format we need, and after that we are going to get the value. So product equals, and we are going to call the product DAO this one, and dot get product by name, and here we are going to pass the product name actually. So okay, it should be small actually, and here we are going to product name this variable, and after that like we have to get that value. We will get, when we get the value, we need to set that, right? So txt pro name, so txt pro name dot set text, and here we have to write product dot get name, I think product dot, okay, it should be not like that, product dot get name, this one, and txt pro, and after that we have to get the price, txt dot price dot set text, so product dot get like price, and after that jspinner, in that we have to set value 1, so dot set value, and here we have to write 1, and initially the txt pro total value, so pro total value is dot set text, and whatever the value we are getting, whatever the price, you can say product dot get price, and that will be the total for initial. Okay, after that product price, and we have a global we have created a variable, so we are going to product set the values in that. So product price is equals to integer, we are converting, this is in form of string, so we are converting that dot parse int, and in this we are going to like write product dot get price, and after that we also going to store in product dot total equals to integer dot parse int, and here we are going to write again product dot get price, and let me move a little bit down, and after that btn add to cart dot set enable, and here we have to write true. So in like when we set the values in these fields, after that we have to enable these fields, right? So that's the reason we write that code, that last line. After this, like we have to like whenever the state changes, right, of the jspinner, in that case we have to call a event. So just right click on this and event, okay, just double click on this. Let's see what event it generate. Okay, let me double click. Okay, let me event change state change, we have to select this one. So after that we have to move it over here, and here we have to get the quantity. So whatever the quantity t, so it should be integer type, we will get from, actually typecasting we are doing here, spinner dot get value, this one. And after that, if quantity is less than equals to 1, in that case we have to jspinner this one dot, we have to set the value, and the value should be 1 and the quantity is equals to 1. And after that, if n, like you can say, the next product total is equals to product price is equals to, sorry, here we have to multiply, so, and quantity, whatever the quantity, and the txt row total, here we have to set that value, so set text, set text, and here we have to write string, we have to convert it to string, so string dot values of, and here we have to write product total, this one, and just save it. So let's test it out what we did till now. So let's move to the login page and let's run this run file so that you are able to see what we did till now. So let me enter the credentials, admin, and let me click on login, and here we are. Let me place order. So here you can see we are able to load the data. So I think we don't have any values in this, in the T or whatever. Let me close this and let me check it out, the new view products, and okay, we have one product in soup type. So let's move back over here and let me select the soup. I think there's some issue, we will fix it out, not to worry. So let's close this and let's exit this application. Let's move to the place order, and till now we did not generated event for this one, so just double click on this and you can see event has been generated for this. And here we have to pass a string category equals to, and it should be cast string, and here we have to write jcombobox1 dot get selected items, and we are going to pass this value to the method, so product name by categories, and we are going to pass this and save this. I think some process is running. Let's stop this and let's run this directly from here. So you are able to see it, but it will give error at, you can see, you are able to see this, right? So it means that it's working fine. Now let's move to the next. You can see we are getting the error because email was not there, that's why it's giving us error. So we don't need to worry because we will start it from login, it will work fine. So let's close this. After doing this, we have to, next thing is we have to, whenever we click on this button, so it should actually add that product in the below table, this table, right? So we are going to write the code for that actually. So here the first thing is a string name equals to txt product name, so product name dot get text, this one, string price is equals to txt pro price dot get text. After that the next is a string quantity, a string dot value of, and here we have to write jspinner one dot get value, this one. And after that the next we have to call the default table model. Let me move a little bit up this too, yeah. After that, DTM is equals to like default model, and J table 2 dot get model, this one. And here we are going to add that value to particular raw, and here we are going to write new object this one, remove this bit and start the bracket, and here we are going to write name, price, quantity, and after that product total, and after that we have to grant total is equals to grant total plus product total. We have to add it and display it, so product total. And after that we also need to send the value of the grand total label, so dot set text, and here we have to write like we have to change to string, so string dot values of, and here we have to write grand total. And after that we also need to clear some fields, so clear product, we have to call this, and validate field, like everything is validated, the grand total values will change to 0 to some value, so it will maybe enable your field. That's the reason we are calling the validate field. And after doing this we also need to do like we have to write the code for this clear, so just double click on this, and we have to call the clear method in this field. After that like whenever the like customer, you can see this, we are going to call a event, so key or released event, so just generate 3 event for this, all event key released, design event key released. And after this we have to write here validate field, and we have to just copy this line of the code, and here we have to paste it, and in this field we also need to paste it and save this. After doing this the next step, we have to move to generate the bill, actually the main part of this page actually. So let's move back to here, and we have to just click on this generate bill, and we have to move it over here. So let's minimize this, and first thing is we are going to add a jar in this project, that is iText, okay, which we are going to use to create our PDF. Okay, so you can just Google it, you will easily get the iText jar. So you can see iText.jar, you have to add it and make sure the end with dot jar. Okay, some student add dot zip and they ask for error, that's why I'm saying it. And let's start with that. So let's write here string customer name is equals to txt customer name, this one, dot get text, this one, and after that the string customer mobile number is equals to txt like customer mobile number dot get text, this one, and string customer email is equals to txt like customer email dot get text. After that we are going to get the email date, so email simple date format we are going to import it. Let me show you, simple Java text simple date format we are going to import it. Let me move back over here. So from here d format is equals to here we have to write new simple date format, and here we have to set that format. So in double quotes we are going to write dd dash yyyy, and after that we are going to get the date. So date is equals to new date and string. Okay, it's giving us some error. We can import it from Java util, so we imported it from util package. And after that today, like date, we are going to write date as equals to dformat dot format, and here we are going to write date. After that, and with semicolon, after that the string total is equals to string dot value of grand total, this one, and string created by is equals to user email, whatever the user email address we are going to pass in created by. After that we are going to create the object of bill, so it should be bill model, this one, and we have to import it. And after that bill equals to new bill, and after that bill dot set id, this one, and here bill id we have to pass that. And after that bill dot set name, and here we have to pass the customer name, actually customer name, it should contain name, and bill dot set mobile number, so mobile number, so we are passing that customer mobile number, this one, and bill dot set email, and here we have to pass the customer email. Let me move a little bit down here, customer email, and bill dot set like date, so the date should be today's date. And after that bill dot set total, so we are going to pass the total actually, and bill dot set created, so we will pass the created by. And after that bill, okay, after this we have to, like, we added all the values for all the particular fields which are in bill class. So after that we have to call the build DAO. In that we have a created dot save method, and in that we are going to pass that bill, so it having a query which will save the data. So that's why we are passing the object of this. Okay, after that we are going to write the code to create the document. So creating document. Now here first we are going to write the path where we want to store. So path is equals to, in doubles, I'm going to write store this is at E drive, so just going to write E, and after that put the semicolon, and now com.I text, this one, PDF dot text, this one, and in this we have to call the document, this document doc is equals to new com.I text dot text dot document, this one, and after that we have to write try catch block. So try catch if any exception occur, so exception, this one is important here, G option pan dot show message or dialog null, and here we have to just pass the E. And in the try block what we need to do is we have to, like, write first PDF PDF writer. PDF writer, we are going to import it from, let's see from where we are going to import it. So com.itext pdf text pdf.pdf writer, we are going to import it from here. Let's move back over here, and here we have to write dot get instance. This one we are going to select actually, and here we have to write doc, and in this OS instead of that we have to write new file output stream, you can see, and here we have to just write path first, path space plus double quotes, and after that we have to write bill ID plus and double quotes dot pdf, and at last we have to put the semicolon. And let me move a little bit, let me minimize this too, and after that now we have to open the doc dot open, and after that let's write here paragraph. So paragraph we are importing from com itext pdf.text, this one. So paragraph is cafe name. First thing we are going to insert is the cafe name. So paragraph, this one, and here in the double quotes we are going to write the cafe name. So I'm just going to copy this line of the code and paste it over here, so it will look to the center. Let me delete 1/9. Yeah, okay, you have to write the semicolon, and after writing this let me move to the next line, and here we have to write doc.add, so it will add that particular thing in the document. After that we have to create a new paragraph, so paragraph and star line actually, so new paragraph, to look attractive we are using this, and in this double quotes we are going to put some stars, so you can choose it according to yours. I'm just adding, let me put semicolon at this line, and let me move back here. So after writing this, so doc.add, and here we are going to write the star line, we added it, and after that we have to create again the paragraph, and the paragraph name just going to write 3, and here we are going to write a new paragraph, and here we have to just pass whatever the details of the user we have to enter. So bill, actually here we have to write T, so bill ID, and after that bill ID, and here we have to write plus double quotes /n, and here we have to write customer name and plus, and here we have to write customer name, and here we also need to put some space so that it consider it, and after that customer name, the next we are going to display the total paid, and here we are going to write grand total and save this. Now we also need to save this, add this in doc, so doc add, and here we have to write paragraph 3, and after that doc.add star line, we are going to add it, and after that we have to insert PDF table actually, so PDF table It's not showing any option, not a problem. PDF table. Okay, we have to import it from, actually it's a PDF P table, that's why it's causing issue. So PDF P table, this one we have to import, and after that we have to write tb1 equals to new PDF, this one, and here we have to just pass the like numbers of columns. So I'm just going to write here 4. Let me move a little bit down here, and here doc dot add, and here we have to write like uh, actually we have to write here tb1 dot add cell, and here we have to write name tb1 dot add cell, and in this next one we are going to write price. After price, tb1 dot add cell, and here we have to write quantity. After quantity, the next we are going to write tb1 dot add cell. Here we have to write total. After total, the next we are going to do is we are going to like run the loop, so that will insert whatever the values in that PDF. Okay, so int I is equals to 0, I is less than j table 2 actually dot get raw count dot I plus plus. After that here we have to write a string and is equals to j table 2 dot get values at, here we have to write the I, and we have to write 0 dot to string, and let's copy this values. Okay, so let's copy this, and 1 2 3, let's change this to any name for now. You can make it, change it by yours. Okay, after that we are going to add this values in the table cell, so add cell, and here we are going to write n. Let's copy this and let's paste it 1 2 3, and here we are going to write d r and q, sorry it's q. After that we have to write actually, so doc dot add, and here we are going to pass the db1, and here we have to also add star lines. After that we are going to write a message, thank you message, you can say paragraph thanks message equals to new paragraph, this one, and here we have to just write thanks, thank you, please visit again, and after that we have to put semicolon doc dot add, and here we have to write thanks message semicolon at the end, and here the main thing we have to write is to open the PDF. So till now we did not write the code for that, so open PDF, I'm just writing here open PDF, and we will do it at the end of this video. So after that like in outside of the catch block we are going to close this actually, so doc.close, and we are going to refresh this page actually. So let's set the visible and make it as false, and new place order, and here we have to just pass the created by ID, created sorry, yeah, it's small, created by whatever the variable we are created here. So we just need to pass it. So where the variable name, so it should be created by, yeah, we have to just pass this name, place order dot set visible, and we are making it as true, and save this. After doing this, we one more thing we forget here. We have to, like, when we click on this raw, it should show a message that do you want to remove that column or raw, sorry. So for that we are going to write the code. So just right click on this event, mouse clicked event, we are going to for it, and here we are going to write index index. After that j table 2 dot get selected row actually. After that int a is equals to j option pan. We will ask for confirmation dot show message confirm dialog. Okay, it should be show confirm dialog, this option, and the first should be null. After that do you want to remove this product, and after that we are going to write select, and after select j option pan, this one dot yes no option, yes no option. At the end we are going to put the semicolon, and if a is equals to 0, it means that it's selected yes. In that case we need to perform the operation, and here we are going to get the value from the table model is equals to jtable2 and dot get model, this one, and string total is equals to model dot get values at, we have to write the index, and we have to write the this dot to string. We also need to we also need to subtract the from the grand total, whatever the total value, that's the reason we are getting it. So grand total is equals to grand total subtract an integer dot parse int, and here we are passing it total, and after that label we are also decreasing the values from that set text, and here we are going to write a string dot values of and grand total. After that we have to remove that particular field. So here default model we are going to call j table model 2 dot get model. Here after that dot remove raw, and here we have to just pass the index, that's it. So after that save this, and now at last we are at last of our videos. So now we are going to create a package that will, we are going to create a class uh, which we are going to open the PDF. So let's create a package here. So just right click on source package and create a new Java package, and let's rename it as common and click on finish. So after that we have to right click on this and we have to click on Java class, and we have to write open PDF, and after that we have to click on finish. Okay, after that we have to move in between this, and here we have to write public static void, we don't need to return anything, so open by ID, and here it will return, it will get a ID type value. So after that here we have to write try catch block, and here we have to write exception and in this, if any exception occur, the same we have to display. So J option pan, this one dot show message dialog null, and here we have to write try. In the try we have to write if actually new file, and we have to save the path actually. So slash, okay, it should be in double quotes, so just add this, and file plus id, whatever the id we will got, dot, actually after that dot pdf, and after that here we have to write exists this one. Okay, first we need to import few things here. Import java dot input output dot file, and after that exist, and we have to start, and in the bracket you can see error has been removed. After that we have to write here process p equals to runtime. We have to select this one, and dot get runtime dot exe, and here we are going to pass rundll32 space url dot dll comma file proto call handler, and after that we have to just write this one, and whatever the id we have, so just plus actually a semicolon first, and after that id, and after that we have to write dot pdf, and after this a line of the code. Okay, if anything error occur, let's say the file is not there, so it will give us that message. So here we just need to delete this, and here we are going to write file is not exist and save this. So we are going to call this method over there. So let's move back to our place order page, and let's move back over here and just delete this line of the code, commented code, and here we are going to call the open pdf, just place control, you can see it's able to import it from that. You can see what we imported, you can see common dot open pdf. Let's get back over here, dot open by id, and in this we are going to pass string dot values of del and id, this one. Let's save this. I believe all the parts related to place order is completed. Let's test it out. If we face any issue, we will fix it. Let me run this. admin@gmail.com, and here we have to write admin. Let's click on login, and we are able to move to the place order. So let's see it's working or we are getting any issue. Let's move to the soup, and let's click on this, and let's okay, it's, I think it's we changed to disable. It should be read only, we will check it later, but it's working fine. Okay, so it should be 4 5 whatever. Let's add to cart. You can see, let's write here Gaurav. Here I'm going to write some mobile number 12345678990. I'm Gaurav@gmail.com. You can see it's automatically get enabled. So let's click in on this generate bill details, add it successfully, click on OK. So after that it will refresh this page, and you can see the mouse, you can see it's loading something. So it's depend upon your system, like how much time it will take to open that particular PDF. So here you can see we are able to see all the details like name, but it having not a space, so we forget to right here /n, that's why it's in seam line. Okay, not a problem, we will fix it. So you can see it's everything is working fine. Let me exit this application. Let me fix that first. So let me move to the place order and let's move it back over here. And here we just need to write /n. And let's move a little bit up to here. So here we have to change set enable to editable actually. So it will fix our issue. So let's test it out and let's run this, run file, and admin@gmail.com admin. Let me log in this. Let me move to the place order. You can see it's visible, right? So let's change the soup and let's click on this. You can see add to cart, it's working fine. So let me exit this application. So this is all about place order part of cafe management system project. I hope you guys like this video, so please hit like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.